Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to make curtido. This is a Salvadoran style pickled cabbage, and it goes perfect with pupusas. And here's how I do it. I will be using 1 pound of thinly shredded or sliced cabbage. This recipe will work for 1 pound to 1.5 pounds of shredded cabbage. I'm also going to be using half of a red onion. This is a medium-sized onion that I had half left, so I just thinly sliced it. You could use the onion of your choice. I just happen to have half of an onion today. I'm also using 2 medium carrots that I've shredded, and I will also use 2 teaspoons of Mexican oregano. Now, you can add more or less if you don't want tons of oregano in it, but it tastes great. It goes great in this pickled cabbage. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is mix all of these ingredients together. While I continue to combine all of these ingredients, I do want to mention, for best results, you'll probably want to do this at least 24 hours before you are going to serve. But today, I am going to be making pupusas for dinner, so it's morning time. This is probably going to pickle and set on the counter at room temperature for 6 to 7 hours before I serve it. But this, you can definitely make it days before you're going to eat it. And just leave it on the counter for 24 hours at room temperature, sealed in a storage container, then pop it into your fridge. It'll start to slightly ferment, it'll definitely pickle, and everything will marry together. That's basically what you probably should do, but today I'm trying to do this quickly. Okay, so I'm going to start on my pickling solution. I have a small pot, and to that I'm going to add 16 ounces of water, and I have my pot at a medium-high heat. I want this to come up to a simmering boil. I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon of sea salt. This salt is actually like some kind of pink salt with minerals in it, but use what you have. And if you think that's too much salt, then you can scale back. It's up to you. So I'm just going to dissolve the salt and bring my water up to a boil. And then once it's simmering or rolling boil, I'm going to add 2/3 of a cup of distilled white vinegar. If you don't have white vinegar, you could use apple cider vinegar. I do that sometimes. Now I'm going to pour all of this hot pickling liquid all over my cabbage mixture. This is going to jumpstart the softening of this pickled cabbage. And I'm going to give this a really good mix. And I have this in a glass bowl so it can withstand the boiling water that I just added to it. But once it comes to room temperature, I am going to place it in a storage container and seal it with a lid and just let it set on my counter until I'm ready to serve. And again, for best results, do this at least 24 hours before you are going to serve it. So after 6 hours of setting at room temperature covered on my counter, here's what I ended up with. And you can tell that it has softened and it rendered a lot more liquid. And it's my favorite. And I'm serving this with pupusas today. Be on the lookout for that video. And I tell you what, pupusas, curtido, it's just some of my favorite food. So I hope you guys give this recipe a try. I hope you like it. And thanks for watching.